Namaste. Apple has just released Final Cut Pro 11 and it's doing a thing I never thought I would do on Final Cut Pro, and that is just have stuff coming up from behind you without using a green screen, without spending money to buy plugins, without having to use DaVinci Resolve. So let's just quickly get to it. Here we go. This is Final Cut Pro. This is something I just made so you can see what we're talking about. So you see there was text behind me, and this is just a normal scene. This wasn't a green screen or anything. You can see if I disable these two, this is what the normal scene looked like. So how do you do this? It's very easy. It'll just take a couple of minutes. Let's take an empty project, and this is Final Cut Pro crashing. Now that was the second time this happened to me since using Final Cut Pro 11. So I hope Apple fixes this issue, but if not, we are just gonna soldier on anyway because this stuff is pretty cool. All right, I'm losing my voice, but I've started a new project here, and in the new project you can see I have just a simple clip. I'm just going to turn the audio down. What we want to do is essentially go to effects and choose magnetic mask, and you would think you just drag this onto your clip. That's not what you do. For this you need to take magnetic mask and drag it onto your window here, your viewer window, and you see it starts highlighting what it thinks should be masked. My mouse button is still held down, that's why it's not yet finished the mask. What you can do is just move the mouse up, and there you go. You still not let go of the mouse button, but I think this is good enough. It's identified the subject clearly, so I'm going to let go now. Then you see this, you get this dashed line, and then you hit analyze. All right, so it has analyzed. You see it's kind of done a good job. You can also do a plus or minus based on if it's missed something or if it's added too much, but for me this is perfect. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna get some text, maybe some premium VFX text plugins that I bought. Let's just choose something that makes it look like it's jumping. There you go, text from behind. So now you see it's kind of generated this just the foreground, and that's of course not what we want. We could put text behind here, but there's nothing, the background isn't there. So you could put a fake background, but I like to kind of have the same background. So I'm just gonna copy this. Of course you can command drag it as well. I'm just gonna put it under. So this is the text is now sandwiched between these two layers. And in this layer, I'm gonna remove the magnetic mask. So what you're getting is the whole scene back again. And there you go. You have the text coming in from behind. And the good thing about this is it's not just that text comes from behind, but say your subject hasn't been lit properly, or you just want to add some effects to the subject, you can do that as well, and that's for me really cool. So you could even do like color grading of this particular layer, which is just the foreground. You could make it like brighter or darker, or even add more shadows, or just turn down the color, make it completely black and white, which looks really freaky. Or you could do the same to the background. You could completely desaturate that. So it's kind of cool what all the stuff you can do with it, and I think we've not even scratched the surface of all the cool things you can do with this. So that's strange, that shouldn't happen. So that's it guys, text from behind in Final Cut Pro. Quick, easy, crashes quite a bit, but otherwise very good job Apple. I'm impressed. Relax, have a cup of chai. Bye.